What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Here we are again on another Tuesday night. FTQ80 Tuesday night Fireside Chat. I'm happy to be here, guys. What's going on, Mr. Weapon XYZ?
What up?
You diving in here all late, man. What the hell, man?
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, man, look, man, it's been a hell of a week. It's been crazy, but we got quite a few things to talk about today, man. And we got upcoming events. We got we're gonna go over what we missed last week. We missed the carry hosters, IWBs, OWBs, appendix, whatever. We're gonna talk about that. And we got another hot topic this week. The Supreme Court of the United States has declared the New York carry law unconstitutional. That's just crazy. We're going to see how it's going to affect the rest of the world, the rest of the country, actually. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. I know you guys have some opinions on that. And the chat is live. Let's see. We got Hawkeye up in here. But, the first person that was up in here tonight was Mr. Ancient Order. And then we had Mr. Senior Moment. He's up in here. What's going on, Senior? We got Vino. Vino, what's going on with you, man? And who else we got in here? Darth Dash 777. Yo, you know what? Jackpot, baby. He's always here. He's always up there.
Sailman. What up, Sailman?
What's going on, man? Hey, look, I'm excited to get started tonight, man, because there's so much going on and there's so much happening, stuff that I didn't even know about. I didn't even have a chance to research that I found out. But let's talk about it. First, let's handle some housekeeping, guys. Who wants to be live tonight with us? We're gonna go ahead and post that link up in the chat. Weapon, if you go to the private chat, I put the link up in there if you want to post it into the chat, man. Guys, if you want to go live with us, whether it's on the air like Darth Dav did last week with just audio, or if you want to come on like Hawkeye did and share your thoughts on what we're talking about tonight, don't be shy. And as you notice, we're down one member right now, Mr. Nas Veritas. He's not with us tonight, and for right now, I think he's going to take a leave of absence. He's got some things going on that he has to take precedence. As you know, we're all about family first and handling home first. So, he's got a couple things he needs to take care of there. So, but that's all right because he's always with us and he's still in the forum. He just may not be joining us on the chat for right now, but he'll be back. He hasn't left. He's still around. I talk to him every day. I'm sure Weapon talks to him every day too. So. But other than that, dang, man, it always seems to happen, doesn't it? At the wrong time. Hey, how am I coming in tonight, by the way? Am I choppy?
Not too bad, actually, dude. Not too bad.
Not too bad this week. All right. We almost didn't have this chat tonight because I was worried that this computer, because Nas said he wouldn't be here, and I was afraid that this computer wasn't going to act right, and then Weapon would have been all by itself. I'd have just been here like this.
True.
Oh man. So I guess first up, man, let's talk about these hosters, man. Well, you know what? Let's go through the events first. How about that? How about we go over the events first? Let me pull up these slides because we have some events that's actually coming up this weekend. At least one's coming up this weekend. Many of them passed this past week. And we got some coming up in the first couple of weeks of July. The first one coming up this weekend is out in Conroe, Texas. It's the Advanced Hemorrhage Control pistol, and you're going to get pistol training as well as being able to control hemorrhages, because most people they carry guns and they forget about after the fact that one, there may be innocent bystanders that may need medical attention, or it's always a good look that if you had to put somebody down, that you actually did try to preserve their life when the police get there and when the paramedics get there, because like I said last week, you will be arrested. There's no doubt. So hopefully you got all your, carry insurance and, all of that in order, because you will be arrested. You will need a lawyer, because until they do an investigation, they have no idea what happened. So whether you're right or wrong, you will be arrested. Now, whether those charges stick or not, but in this case, if you're attending to the person, let's just say the person does, pass, and it does go to trial, it still looks good that you did your best to not only save other people, but also save the perpetrator's life. So
absolutely.
This class is definitely good to have, or any class in your area. If you know of a class in your area, guys, go to the class, man. They're not that expensive. This is a 6-hour class on July 2nd. If I was out in Texas, I would go. There's a few coming up local here that I'm going to find out about, but there's that. Also, next up, we got on July 9th, we got the Pew Party, which is right here in Suffolk. I won't be in town. I thought I was going to be able to make it, but I won't be in town. It just figures that Jay will come to town when I'm due to go out of town. So that kind of sucks, but I'll catch up with him on the flip side. But if you're in the Suffolk area, huh?
So ain't that how it works?
Yeah, really. But hey, it is what it is. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people having fun. You see the information on there. All of the events are in the forum. I actually forgot to put do we have the events? See, Nas is not here. He normally handles all this. So
I have some of the updated stuff too that I just added recently. Well, another one that I have here is going to be the Fridley Gun and Knife Show, which is here in Minnesota, in my home state. That's going to be Saturday, July 30th at 9 a.m. at the Banquets of Minnesota in Fridley. I have just a base image for that.
Were you just clicking that? Don't go there. Don't go there yet. We're not going there yet. I thought I had that image that you put up in. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
It's in the docs. I'm looking at it. Upcoming.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I think something just got out of order. Hold on. Give me a second. I have it.
Probably just looking at the previously announced.
Are you clicking on the screen?
No.
Okay. I thought that was you clicking on it, but it's going crazy. I'm not. My hand isn't even on the mouse, and it's moving. Okay, let me try that again. I think my computer is just tripping, because there it is. Okay, this one.
Yeah, there you go.
I was trying to get to it, but it kept clicking. I thought we were fighting each other. I knew I had it in there. Yeah, the Fridley Gun Night Show, July 30th, 9 a.m. So there's plenty of stuff coming up, guys. In the forum, there is an events tab that all of the events are listed. I actually meant to get a shorter link that I could put going to that events, but that did not happen. So you guys know, you're all members of the forum. Go to the events tab, find out the events, and put any events that you know in the tabs or in the events list. That way we can, all get to it. This thing is trippy, dude. I think my computer just doesn't want to cooperate. I mean,
the mouse. Try is it your mouse? Try unplugging your mouse and plugging it back in. Your mouse might just be having a.
Are you looking?
Oh, well, disconnect it and reconnect it via Bluetooth.
Yeah, it might be the problem, but I don't know, man. Anyway, we got the SIG Freedom Days in New Hampshire coming up. It is currently live, guys. If you go to the SIG site, you can get to that. Also, it is listed in the section, in the event section, guys. I'm going to be at this. It's $200 a person each day. You don't have to go both days. I was looking at it going, why do I got to go both days? But the second day is the same as the first day, and they have an automatic weapon shootout there as well. But guess what? That sold out in hours. It was it's $299 to be able to shoot all the automatic weapons there, and it sold out in hours. So they had limited seats. They currently have limited seats or limited space. It is still available. It's in New Hampshire. I'll be up there on October. I'll probably go on Friday the 14th. Sometime this weekend, I'm going to get my ticket. I'm probably going to be up there on Friday the 14th. That way I can get some other stuff done and be able to, write it off as a business expense. So the whole weekend. So,
I'm still here.
You got to figure out a way. Huh?
I said I'm still here. I just had to stop my camera for a quick second.
Yeah. But yeah, so did we lose everybody or did I lose everybody? There has not been any chat going. Are you guys still in the chat? Give me a thumbs up if you're still there. Or did I lose everybody?
Nothing's moving for me either, Ray. Just listening to us talk.
Huh? They're just listening to us talk? I wish they would come on and talk with us, man. I get kind of lonely up in here. There we go. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I didn't know if we lost you, if my computer just died on me or what, man. But yeah, those are the events that we have coming up. And hold on. Are you eating dinner, man? I hear you smacking. That would be a yes. Oh man, I have very good headphones, by the way. If you didn't know, my headphones are very, very good. The best $5 ever spent at Five Below.
Yeah.
Oh man, so what kind of, okay, how about this, guys, in the chat? What kind of holster are you rocking? All right, let's talk about these holsters, because we got a lot of people that will show up like this, walking around in the streets, and I know this is none of us.
I would hope not.
These are accidents waiting to happen. That I'm assuming the person on the left is a woman, since that does look like a bra. Can't tell from
a sport top or something.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that's a woman too. And it does not look like there's a holster there. It just looks like it's tucked in the pants. So
hopefully I used to knock mine back in the day.
Well,
big dummy.
Yeah, well,
I didn't say it was good.
I'm just going to drink to that. How about that?
How about that?
I like the gun the cup my daughter bought me. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So guys, Mr. Vino, what kind of holster are you rocking? What are you everyday carrying? Or are you everyday carrying? How about that? Let's start there. Is anybody here everyday carrying? I mean, every day you have some type of firearm on you. Let's see a thumbs up, or tell you what, let's see a hell yes from you guys if you're everyday carrying. Okay, I'll start it off. Hell yes. I carry every day. Actually, I have a picture of both of my everyday carries, because I carry right now. Lately, I've been carrying a Copperhead. Just trying to really get a feel for the HCM holster that I got for it. What's going on, Blade Boy?
What up,
Good
man?
to see you, man. Oh man, no forgiveness needed, man. You just get in where you fit in, man. Life happens, dude.
Yeah, but I came in hot tonight, man. I had to munch my last 4 bites of my Five Guys burger real quick in the back room.
Yeah, man. You carry every day, man. If the only reason you shouldn't carry is there's something wrong with your firearm, in my opinion. Okay, let's just put it like that. There's a couple days that I couldn't carry because I had to kind of, well, let's just say when I helped Dad build his, I forgot some parts at home, so I kind of had to take some parts out of Copperhead and give it to my father. But yeah, everybody should carry because you never know when that's going to happen. Matter of fact, Weapon, why don't you go ahead and tell us what happened to you not too long ago when you were out and about?
So yeah, we live in a pretty nice neighborhood. Getting worse. The Target that I used to work at is about 6 minutes from our house. And we were there a few weeks ago, and a lady came barreling out of the Target, a cart full of product, ran into some other lady with the cart, split her leg open. Of course, me and the wife just hear screaming and yelling, as we're pushing the cart, turn around and look, and I hear, hey, stop her. One of the Target guys had already run out of the building along with another associate and a bystander. Sat and observed for a few minutes. Then, of course, the lady proceeded to get in the vehicle, drive erratically, almost hit several people. And I'm looking down at my waist like, where's my firearm when I need it? Obviously became an issue at the immediate assault, but even became more of an issue when the lady was putting people's lives in danger.
It's crazy,
and I wasn't carrying that day.
We're all guilty of it because we all, say, I'm gonna just run to the store real quick, or I'm gonna just run down here real quick, or I'm gonna just, go down to the local Walmart, just grab this to eat, whatever. And we don't, we really, I've done it myself, take it for granted that, anything could happen at any time, even around your corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't carry.
At that same Target 2 weeks before that, young woman was pulled from her vehicle at gunpoint by two teenage gentlemen.
She was 16.
Should say. Yep, she was 16.
Hey, Mrs. X.
Hey.
Yeah, man, it's just nuts, man. But hey, we got Sailor Man say, yeah, he carries. Mr. Vino says, hell yes, he carries a daily. What are you guys carrying? I mean, not what are you carrying, but what kind of holster are you using? Angry Sarge, what's going on, my dude? You carry every day for sure.
Up, my guy?
You never know, sling bag or holster or on my person. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, sign of the times for sure.
Definitely
dude.
Sign of the times.
For sure. I say that for all those people out there like, I live in a nice neighborhood. Nothing could ever happen here. Dude.
Yeah. Anything can happen.
It can happen anywhere.
I don't carry when I walk outside, but I mean, truth be told, I could walk outside and get caught in the middle of a crossfire or something. I live in a nice neighborhood, but everybody in my neighborhood ain't nice.
Yep.
But
exactly.
But yeah, so Tom, good to see you, man. No problem, man. Better late than never, and glad to see you here.
While we're on the topic of holsters, I'm gonna pause my cam for a second. I'll be right back.
No problem. But yeah, guys, we're talking about holsters and what you're carrying. And Blade, you said Blade says he's not happy. Sits too low. His holster sits too low. And he's using the MN2 Techniclip with Kydex trigger guard for the G43. So, but yeah, man, just keep at it. Figure out what works for you. What definitely, sometimes you have to go through several. I know NGB had a box full of holsters that he tried out, and it's just trial and error. You got to kind of figure out what works for you. This was. And Sarge, is good that you hear, because Sarge has seen this. This was my first Kydex holster. that was made for my G2C, and I actually have a picture of it if my computer wants to work right. Oh my Jesus, what in the hell is going on with this thing tonight? Oh, here we go. What? Okay, I think I'm gonna give up on trying to show the slide deck because it does not want to cooperate. It just really doesn't want to cooperate, and I don't know why. Okay, well, anyway, yeah, that holster was this holster. What did I do with it? This holster actually was made as to an inside the waist. I mean, outside the waistband, and I got tired of having it outside the waistband. So these clips here, I bought them. They're made by the company that made the Kydex for these. I know it's a piece of crap, but it was my first. Hey, you know, our first is never, you know, the best, you know, but it actually still works. So, you know, I wear this from time to time when I want to wear my G2C and be a little more low key than my Copperhead. Jeez, are you sure you're not messing with me, Weapon?
Look, bro.
I can't. I'm trying to bring you up. I couldn't even bring you up on the screen either, man. I think my computer's just done. I think it's just done. There we go.
It's saying Ram put me out to pasture.
Yeah, top left corner. That's the G2C as it sits inside. Has full trigger guard. I mean, it's because the trigger is fully covered. And as you see in the other picture, you see my Canic in its holster that came with it. But we don't rock that no more since HCM holsters hooked me up a little while back on that. So, but anyway, we'll get more into that in a minute. So, Mr. Vino, he's using a We the People holsters for his PF9SS. That's what's up. Sarge, he's got the G48 on the Icarus 3 or the Icarus 365 XL. That's what's up, man. That Icarus is a beast. That thing is sexy, man. You know, Sarge always made me jealous when he showed me that thing, man. I know, man. My computer is trippy. Guys, okay, here's the update. All right, here's the update. Since you know, I can't do anything about it. Here's the update. The computer was supposed to be done by Sunday. 2 of the parts on the computer wigged out. Had to order new ones. Today, I got the parts in and noticed that another part was broken. So I can't get another part till Saturday. So I know. I almost canceled tonight. I almost didn't do tonight because I did not want to have the max headroom syndrome, and I didn't want to, you know, but I didn't want to leave.
It's not quite as bad as it was the other night, but you got it.
Oh, I watched a replay of last week, man. I was sick.
No, I'm sorry, dude. I know.
Yeah. I can't operate like this, man. But
right.
What the hell? What is okay.
Tom.
We'll get back to Tom in a second. Tucker Gun Leather HF1 with a SIG 1911. Nice. Tom just slips. Jesus. Oh man. Okay. All right, Tom.
I just slip my deuce in a fat roll and go about my day. Shit. Fuck y'all.
Oh jeez. Let's see. What did Miss Vino? Are you side carry or penny carry? Nico, what's going on, man? Nico just slid in the back door, but we wouldn't notice. Yes, you made it, sir. If you're just joining us, we're talking about holsters, inside the waistband, outside the waistband, concealed carry. What are you carrying? Are you carrying daily? If you're just joining us, go ahead and hit us in the comments. If you're watching on the replay, let us know what you're carrying. If you're carrying, you know, as far as your holster goes, you don't have to tell us what gun you're carrying, but it'd be nice to know. So, and we're also going to get into the We're going to get into the Scotus decision here in a few minutes. But yeah, it's time to disconnect my 56K dial-up. Yeah.
Y'all don't hear him when he's connecting to the back room. All you hear is it's hilarious.
Yeah. Speaking of which, here's Weapon X's holy cow. Seriously? There we go. This is Weapon X's rig. Explain what you got there, Weapon.
So I'm running a HCM holster. It is a sidecar holster for AIWB. Unfortunately, I gained like 30 pounds during quarantine, and I cannot rock an appendix and waistband currently. Nope. That's a three-handed task. One to lift the shirt, one to lift the fat roll, and one to grab the piece. Ain't cutting it, bro.
I resemble that remark.
My wife's over here on the couch cutting it up right now. So I actually separated mine, as you can see in the one picture. So I actually run currently. I basically side carry it. I run it at about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then I run my mag carrier at either right around between 7 and 9, depending on what kind of pants I'm wearing or shirt.
Yeah,
exactly, Sarge. Exactly. It's got the two leather straps. I can just piece back together later. But once my fat ass gets on a shred mill, I'll be good.
I don't know if I'll ever get there. I don't know. It's just something about appendix that is not appealing to me.
And then I actually switched out the clips that came with my holster. If you can zoom in on the one there, Ram.
Of course I can.
Of course you can't.
You know what? I had a feeling you was going to say that, and I didn't put that picture zoomed in. But
no, you're fine. It's the top right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is an Alti Clip XL holster clip. Phenomenal. I can't say anything bad about it whatsoever. It doesn't cut into my waistband on my pants like a lot of the standard tuck style clips do, where they got the little metal barb in there. That's a pain in the ass to get unclipped. Quite often will cut into your pants. These are dope. They're super dope. I love them. What else is nice is I can go from my gun belt on my pants to a pair of sweatpants with it, or I can clip it into the inside of a jacket. I could clip it to a backpack, any sort of a fabric, because it's that almost a clamp style of a clip. Also very easy to remove from the waist one-handed.
Nice.
Other nice thing about those is, I don't think I included the one picture at all, but the very top part of the clasp in that top right picture is also a little multi-tool. So it has 3 different wrench heads on it, as well as a flathead screwdriver. So let's say you were out in the field and you needed to tighten up the screws on your holster for some reason. Let's say it's coming loose and wiggling on you or whatever. You can literally just take part of that clip off and use that to tighten back up your screws and put it back on. Super dope. Love them.
Nice. Yeah,
about $20 a piece.
Yeah, I saw those at my local gun shop.
$14.99, something like that.
I saw those at my local gun shop, and I thought about it, and I was like, I don't know anybody that uses them, so I don't, know if they're good or not. But if you endorse it, I might have to give it a shot.
Here's I actually brought it out here with me, but here's how it pops open, goes into your belt through here, and then the also very satisfying clamp click noise once you actually close it and it's locked in. You could take and tug on a pair of pants with no belt on with this thing on it, and it's not coming off.
Cool.
No way. Very, very secure. Love it.
Cool. Nico Bernie, Smith & Wesson, MAP 2.0 compact, and a Galco King Tuck Deluxe, strong side. Nice. Hawkeye, inside the waistband, 911 or G26, 22 long rifle. Nice. Love it, man.
Ram, we ready for that one public service announcement?
I don't know. Are we?
I've got it on me. So any of you guys out there running one of these? Anybody out there running one of these Uncle Luke's?
Oh man!
So you know what
Uncle
you guys
Mike,
need to
Uncle
do.
Mike.
You know what you guys need to do if you are running one of these. See this right here? You guys see this? Right in the garbage can. That's where that thing needs to go.
I had an Uncle Mike's back in the day, but not like that one. I had a different type of one, but you know, it only lasted about a month before I learned enough to switch out of that. But that was like almost 30 years ago. But I saw, you know, there are quite a few people that are running the Galcos. I got a Galco 1911 leather that I used to run with my 1911 back in 1995, 96 to 2005. I actually forgot I still had this, but I love this holster because, I mean, I could draw with it. It never got stuck, and it's comfortable. So leather is definitely comfortable sometimes. So,
hey, Darth Dab, your question: what brand is the holster? Dab,
what brand is that weapon? Probably what brand the holster is? Yeah. Did he say Uncle Mike's? Which holster?
Yeah, the one I just tossed in the garbage on can was like a Uncle Luke's, just some cheapy thing I won for free from some raffle or some shit.
Yeah, Nico, I think that's one. I think that was one that I had. It had it actually had one pocket on it. Had a pocket on the front where you put an extra mag, and you know, made it impossible to cross draw your mag to reload. But you know, it's what it is.
For sure, Blade Boy. Those Alti clips are dope, man. I also run. I also have a few of the small size ones for a couple of my blades. Yeah, Darth Dave. The one with the multi-tool is going to be the Alti Clip XL holster clip.
Yeah. So who was blessed enough? So Weapon, you know, we know Weapon was blessed enough to get a HCM holster, and I was actually blessed enough to get one also. If I can get this thing to work. Nope, not that picture. Not that picture. That picture. Stay there. Nope. Stay there. No, stay there. Oh my Jesus. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to show the holster, but anyway, this is my holster that was made for. Okay, I guess it wants to show Copperhead. Let's show Copperhead then. This is my holster for Copperhead that was made by HCM holsters. Oh man, this thing is absolutely wonderful. It's comfortable. Guys, if you did not get a holster by HCM holsters, man, you definitely missed out, because these things are absolutely wonderful. I got one here for my G20. That my G20 is still being built. You know, actually, I'm just waiting on a shipment to get my frame that has been modified to build that. Then this one fits the G20 as well. So I got a G21, and these are all three of these, actually all four of these HCM holsters. Suckers were awesome. Yes, Sarge, I'm talking about HCM holsters, so we can maybe revitalize HCM holsters. Anyway, yeah, guys.
Facts, Sarge, facts.
What did Sarge say? We got a wolf in the hen house who destroyed us. Sorry to hear that, my dude. Well, maybe we'll see it again one day. Who knows? I'm hoping. I got my fingers crossed. But
same.
Anyway,
love to see you guys make a comeback.
Why don't we see these in the gallery? Because I take horrible pictures, dude. But I promise you, I actually, you know what? Damn it, I didn't go out and get the mail.
I know I've got. I was gonna say, I know I've got that one photo of the like EDC dump one of my holster on the in the gallery for sure.
There's the question: is HCM done forever, Sarge? That is a question for you, my fine friend. Yeah, I'm taking new pictures of Copperhead because I changed out a few things, and I had to wait for some screws so I could put my optic back on, because that was actually one of the things that I had to take off of Copperhead last week when Dad needed his optic mounted. I had to use the screws because I could not find the other 8 screws I ordered. So, what did you say? My screws are a weapon? You said my screws should be somewhere.
Huh?
He's trying to think. When I told you I couldn't find my other screws that I ordered for my optic, you said they should be somewhere. I can't remember where you said. Apparently, you can't either.
I don't remember.
All right, we got.
I'm sure it was something smart ass, like if it was up your ass, you know where they were, or something like that.
All right, we got an answer from Sarge. Yeah, he wanted to rebrand, but our former partner embezzled thousands of dollars and stole the company and equipment.
Oh,
Jesus. Oh,
brother, I'm sorry, man.
Jeez, man, that just hurt me. I know it hurt you, bro. All right, man. Well, prayers will be definitely sent on that one.
Fellow community member and friend, man. That's just it saddens me to hear that.
Yeah. Oof. All right. Well, but we could talk to a blue in the face about holsters, guys. Inside the in the forum, we got a link that Mr. Weapon XYZ was so graciously put up, and he. One second, guys. Hold on. He put it up, and I'm gonna put the link in the chat just in case you guys don't know exactly where it is or have trouble finding it. All right, I put the link in the chat as well as it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen to get directly to all of the companies that we know of right now that do P80 holsters, light bearing holsters. Like this one that just happened to pop up on the screen. This was an HCM holster as well, or is an HCM holster as well, that was very nicely done. At the leadership of Sarge with my Valkyrie PL Pro for mechanic. But we have several listings of companies that do P80s. We also have companies like Alienware, Crossbreed. What's the other one, dude? Starts with a V. We got Galco. Versacary.
Yep.
Versacary, man, all just a bunch of different
leather holsters, man.
Yeah,
Versacary makes some sexy looking leather holsters.
Yeah, so all of those are in there. What in the hell?
No, you can pop that one up on the screen.
What's that?
The one you got in the thing right now.
Oh yeah. Everyday carry Trey.
Yeah, boy.
Trey. Yes, sir. And as you know, I didn't put it there; it just popped up by itself. But yeah, so Yeah, DeSantis. I got some. I get emails from DeSantis. I wasn't sure if they were legit or not, so I haven't really perused their website. But
I know
if,
they're more
if somebody want to
well-known.
give them, if somebody gives them a thumbs up, I'll check them out.
Right. I know the thing that does make me curious about them is all the other stuff that they offer for holstering your gun that's not a holster. You know, such as the bedside. God, what is it? The bedside trays that they sell. They go on like the side of your mattress, or they sell some other like furniture type stuff for guns. It's
Okay. Yeah, I got gremlins, man. I don't know, man. Hopefully, I'm praying. Guys, pray for me that I can get this new computer up and running before next week, man. But anywho,
having some issues.
Yeah, this one's having some major issues, dude, and I really don't want to have to go through this another week. But anyway, let's talk about the Supreme Court. I know there's probably many opinions about what's going on with that, as far as what's going to happen with New York. New York is a hotbed right now because they just, I don't know, they have to take a backseat to what they were doing, but they're going to try some other stuff. And I got this video, and some of you may have seen this video. Coley on Noir put out following New York, and I just wanted to play this little clip here about what his idea or what he sees is coming up. And as you know, Coley, if you don't know Coley on Noir, he is a lawyer. He doesn't practice law right now, but he did pass the bar. He did practice law for quite some time, and now he's 100%. YouTube influencer, gun fanatic, 2A representative. He did used to work for NRA. He had Coley on Noir TV on NRA channel, so on and so forth. You can look up his bio, but he's a very intelligent human being, and this is what he had to share in reference to what's going to happen next. So let me know if you can hear this, by the way. It's not gonna play. Oh, there we go. Can you hear it, guys?
No.
You can't hear it?
It's not playing.
All right. I gotta share it. I gotta share it a different way.
Oh, it started playing.
Did you hear it though?
No, it's cutting in and out, like skipping or lagging, I should say.
Was it playing at all? You couldn't hear it at all. You could see him talking, but you couldn't hear it.
Well, I can see him moving.
All right, hold on.
And then stopping. It's just I
got to share it a different way.
Skipping or whatever you want to call it.
I have a hard time remembering which way you have to share it for you guys to hear it. No. All right. I'll get to that. I'll get back to that in a second, guys. Let's go ahead and let's talk about it though. Weapon, what's your opinion on what's going on and where we go next, how it affects the country?
You talking about in regards to the ruling in New York with them striking down the dude? That's a win. That's a win for sure. It's a win for the 2A. It's a win for gun rights and for gun owners, period. For far too long, they haven't had the right to be able to bear arms there. I mean, the hoops that you have to jump through there, or did have to jump through there, until this ruling went through in order to be able to carry a firearm, they had to file forms to special circumstances to be able to carry a firearm. With fucking special circumstances, like,
well, that's
I could get mugged walking to the store at night. Like, what do you want a special circumstance? What the fuck is that?
Well, being from New York, I grew up with that mentality. As far as them, you had to either own an establishment where you had to carry money at different times of the day and night.
Yep.
You had to be a wealthy individual that could hire bodyguards. You had to be a famous person, or you had to have some quote unquote reason to fear your life other than the fact that you live in New York.
Yep.
At any time you could get run up on, and that could happen anywhere, but New York is just horrible when it comes to certain areas. Now, New York's a great place to live, but it just, it's just like any inner city, urban city that has a lot of people, a lot of crime, but they seem to feel that, so yeah, you're definitely right. It's definitely a win. What did Vino say? Is it illegal for them to carry on public transportation? It's funny you should say that. I'm gonna see if I can play this clip again because it definitely speaks to that. The answer is you can't carry anywhere in New York. Okay, the Supreme Court just said that that's unconstitutional. You weren't allowed to leave your house with a firearm. You might be able to own a firearm, but you were not allowed to leave your house unless you had a special permit to go either to and from work or to and from the gun range. You had the special, and you could not go anywhere. You had to go from your house to that destination and back. You couldn't just willy-nilly walk out the house and decide you want to go to the store and carry a gun and so on and so forth, because now you're committing a felony according to New York state law. Well, the Supreme Court just said that is unconstitutional. There's case precedents. There is precedents in history that people it is against the Second Amendment. So
it just turns all of the law-abiding citizens into sheep.
Right.
It turns all the law-abiding citizens into prey for those that don't care about the laws and they just go out and buy guns on the streets anyways.
Yeah, but here's a direct answer to your question. Hopefully, you guys can hear this.
Why would you then restrict people's ability to carry a firearm when they want to carry it to protect themselves? That makes no sense. So what New York's going to do now is try to restrict as many places as possible for people carrying firearms.
And I have to make sure that we can get the law changed in place in a couple of days to be able to have restrictions and to talk about sensitive places. We have the right to stop concealed carries from individuals from carrying a gun into a sensitive place. I'm going to define those sensitive places. I assure you, we are not going to allow this to happen on our subways. We just had a shooting a few weeks ago. I'm not going to allow it in your schools or churches or all kinds of places. So we're going to be crafting that language right now.
Which is going to make it so tough for people to carry firearms because they never know where they're going to go and whether or not they can come in or not come in with their firearms. They're going to make it so hard that people are going to be like, there's almost no point. Yes, you technically can carry a firearm in public, and yes, technically I have a concealed carry permit that allows me to carry my firearm. But what's going to happen is if I need to go somewhere, and we all know that New York heavily relies on public transportation, but I'm not going to be able to go anywhere because I can't use the subway now because I'm carrying a firearm because New York is calling it a sensitive place. And then from there, I can't go into any other buildings because what we're going to do is they're going to say, well, this building is considered a sensitive place, and therefore you can't carry a firearm. Then we're honestly going to be right back where we are now and having to deal with whether or not these types of restrictions are actually an infringement on our rights and go all the way through the process once again. So even though this is a major win, we are not out of the water yet because.
And that's exactly the case. So I hope that answered the question, Mr. Vino. They're going to make it hard to carry anywhere. And the problem is other states are going to follow suit because there are other states that have, he explained earlier in the video about shall issue and may issue states. Those states that are now that are may issue, meaning they can decide whether, that's what we were talking about earlier, whether your situation warrants having a permit to carry. So now they're all going to have to become shall issue states that if you meet certain criteria that they are now having to put in place. You have to meet that criteria. Once you meet that criteria, it's the same here in Virginia. Once you meet that criteria, and fortunately here in Virginia, the criteria is you're a resident and you're not a felon. That's it. That's it. You just can't be a felon, and you have to be a resident, or live in a non-resident state where our concealed permit is honored. Like Utah. Utah is one of the most, anybody can carry in Utah. If you got a concealed permit from another state, most likely your permit is good in Utah. But they're going to make it so hard for people to carry because they don't know where they can carry. Because law-abiding citizens want to follow the law. Unfortunately, none of this is going to affect the criminals. None of it. They're still going to carry. So they're going to make everybody victims. She talked about the subway. Well, in the subway, it would the dude held the subway hostage because nobody had guns. What if everybody had guns? Then he can't hold hostage.
And here's the thing. They talk about, well, we just had a shooting on the subway. A shooting by a criminal.
Yeah.
And let me ask, the other question was that firearm legally obtained? Did the criminal legally obtain the firearm that they used to shoot somebody? I always hear the whole argument of, well, there was just a shooting, nobody should have guns. There was just a shooting, blah, 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 blah. But what about the fact if that shooting was, by a person legally able to own a firearm? Removing firearms from those of us that are law-abiding citizens just gives criminals more of a free upper hand.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. They always want to talk about all of the bad things, but don't want to talk about the good things, unfortunately.
Nope.
Unfortunately, but it's good that this happened. Hopefully it affects other states and get these states get people freedom in other states, but they're going to follow suit with that. And, just like
Washington.
Yeah, they're going to, as soon as New York starts making places sensitive places that will eventually get, taken to court, like Leon said, they're going to get taken to court, but it's going to take forever to get it seen. And it might not get seen by the Supreme Court because the courts are going to uphold it. Because the politicians in power, they you get, one hand washes the other is so true. Yep. And then you got one hand threatens the other too. Don't believe that doesn't happen. Some of the most crooked people in our country are the politicians. Lord have mercy. But anyway. Anybody got anything that they want to say about the situation? I see a couple of people the fight never ends. You're right, Nico. It's never going to end, but we can keep fighting. We got to keep fighting. Got to keep pushing. Got to keep fighting for our rights and the rights of everybody else. But I'm glad to see it happened in New York. I'm glad to see the Supreme Court actually woke up. I know. What did the president say? He said, he's very disappointed in the
ruling,
in the decision, and how it happened and what happened, and I said in the forum, I said, yeah, translation, he's mad that his appointee didn't do her job. You know what? I want to know which way she voted. That's what I want to know. I want to know which way she voted. Did she vote to overturn it? Oh, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. But if anybody knows how she voted, man, can you please post it in the chat? I didn't get a chance to get that deep into the research. But I just know that, people are pissed. People are pissed off. But don't go out there buying an arsenal. If you live in New York, don't go out there buying concealed carry stuff because they're going to figure out a way for you not to carry it. I mean, you could buy it, It might never leave your home though.
Right.
Be prepared. Be prepared to have it. Absolutely. If you have the money, and you can legally purchase a firearm and purchase a holster, proper holster, and train. Guys, at the very least, get your permit to go to the range and train. Be ready.
Senior moment asked with the pointy.
Shoot, man. The last one that came in because Ruth Ginsburg passed away. He appointed a black lady. I can't remember her name right now. I could find it. What was her name?
So Nico, does that mean that there's like interim currently in place?
Good question.
Probably.
See, I did not know that. See, I don't know how all the stuff. I am probably the least political person on this chat right now. So if that is the case, confirmation hearing for Supreme Court nominee, votes 11-11. I'm just looking at the different things that popped up.
And while Ram's looking for that, guys, Ram shared. So I went on a range trip the other day with one of my newer builds, the one I did for my wife. And I was shooting. It was fine. I was doing okay. But then I sent Ram the video, and Ram had noticed a little bit of
muzzle flip.
Some muzzle flip going on. I went back and reviewed, noticed that my grip wasn't closed off. Ram had shared, and I should have him post that specific group of videos to the forum as well. Very informative, a great series to watch completely. From front to back when you get a chance, or just a little bit here and there. But it even opened my eyes to some things that I've been doing wrong. It's the kind of adage of there's really no such thing as no such thing as perfection. It's an illusion. You should aim for excellence. If you've reached perfection, you've given up, because you've basically told yourself that you're done and you're good. You should always keep training. You should always keep learning. Go ahead.
Yep. I am actually posting that in the chat right now.
The series is from the Warrior Poet Society.
Yeah, so it's
primarily from John Lovell. Yeah,
that's my playlist that I put together concerning pistol grips and acquiring sights, whether it's iron sights or red dot sights. You'll see videos with Coleon Noir, and he did a series when he went to the SIG school, and it's a 5-part series on acquiring sights with a red dot. You got Chris Tonto Peranto, where a lot of the YouTubers were just out there at Fort, Fort Scott, Kansas, and he was doing a personal lesson with Katie from Classic Firearms, and he talked about how to acquire your iron sights quicker, faster with your dominant eye. It's just all good information in there, guys, and it's and John Lovell, he talks about just your pistol grip and fine-tuning your grip till you have less muzzle flip. It's all good information. I watch it, and I practice it. I sit in the house, dry fire, and I was telling Weapon X that it's gotten so. The grip I use is one of John Lovell's grips on his last video, which was the 2 best ways to grip and grip a pistol compared. They do 2 different comparisons, and I use his grip, and it's so second nature at this point that I don't even remember what my grip was before I got that one, before I fine-tuned that one. So And that's what you have to do, man. It should be, you shouldn't have to think about how you're gripping your weapon because you're training, sitting in the house, just try firing, draw sight.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah, as far I didn't find what I was looking for as far as the justice, but if she's not even
Stephen Breyer is about to officially retire Ketanji Brown Jackson. I probably mispronounced the first name completely.
You got it.
Next term.
Oh, okay, cool. So she wasn't even in effect yet. Okay,
no
coolness.
So Stephen Breyer is on the unemployment line right now, looking for a new job.
I mean,
before he retires.
Yeah, shoot, he should be retiring into nothingness. But probably he might show up in a presidential election at some point.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
But yeah, so what do we have? We had 11:01, guys. It's been a good night.
It's been a great
wish
night.
The technical difficulties did not happen, but they did.
You'll get them figured out, man. It
is what it is. Now, look, when the parts come in on Saturday, on Sunday, all day, my mission is to get the computer up and running, so that way, come Tuesday, we're moving like lightning. And I did test that it's the computer. I brought my wife's laptop in here, connected to the same line. Whew, lightning. Her laptop is brand new. I just bought it in November, like lightning. So it's definitely this thing. And rather than just wipe it and try again, I'm just gonna freaking replace it. So
the first thing that popped in my head when we were discussing the New York stuff and them putting all sorts of restrictions on where you can carry. Mm-hmm. It's like when your parents gave you a bike for Christmas in the middle of winter and you can't even ride that motherfucker.
I rode it anyway.
Like, here's your bike.
Yeah,
here's your bike. You gotta wait 5 months to ride that shit.
Well, see, where you live, you get like
from here to there.
Where you live, you get 10 feet of snow. Yeah, you can't ride it in that.
Nope.
In New York, I found a road to ride on. Anyway, guys, it's time to bid you a farewell. It's been real. I appreciate all you guys showing up and spending time with us. Hopefully we can get some of you guys to come on live with us next week. Next week, we're going to be talking about holster belts, because it's all fine and dandy to talk about holsters. It's all fine and dandy to talk about clips, but what are you going to clip it to? And we didn't even venture down the belly band road, but that's another viable way if you have a good one. And I know several people, and I'm going to see if there's a young lady on TikTok that I've been talking with. Maybe I can get her to come on, and she's a firearms instructor, a concealed carry instructor, and she's also a correction officer. She works with shelters, so she has a wealth of knowledge. So hopefully I can get her to come on and share a little bit with us in the next few weeks. I'll reach out to her and see if we can make that happen. And she thinks like us, man. She's one of us. So but anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Weapon, you got anything else, man?
I got nothing else to add. Folks, just keep putting up stuff in the events tab. Check out that post I made in the general discussions for the holsters. Add stuff to it. I mean, like, I've put several Kydex companies and stuff that don't even offer holsters. They do like sheaths for knives and axes and stuff like that. Add whatever you can think of. Any type of gear you like to use on a daily, add it in there. I'll sort it out and add it to the different categories or subcategories within that gear and holsters post.
All right, cool. Well, guys, we definitely appreciate you. We're gonna bid you farewell till next week. Let's get back to building, guys.
Hey, before we close out, thank y'all for showing up and have a happy 4th of July.
Yeah, 4th of July, baby. I'll be building a computer.
Hopefully, there's no fireworks.
No fireworks. Hopefully, no fireworks.
Keep the fireworks outside. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get back to building. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace out.